Hello guys, today I want to talk about overthinking and overanalyzing, which are two incredibly common mental traps that can ruin your performance. At the end, I'll give you a solution to help you avoid getting caught and stuck in these traps. Let's take a look. If you watch or play any sport, I can guarantee that you've seen the traps overthinking and overanalyzing in action. There are some super clear examples like this one. But mostly it happens in less obvious ways. If you get just a second more time than usual, overthinking can suddenly cause you to make a mistake you don't usually make. As a general description, overthinking basically means that you do unnecessary thinking and kind of get stuck in your head. Your mind is racing to try to avoid mistakes or failures by figuring everything out before it happens. But of course, that's not possible because most sports are way too fast for slow thinking, and so you'll just feel overwhelmed and be late in your actions and decisions. In situations or sports where you actually have more time to think, overthinking can also mean that you try to consciously control your body and your movements too much, instead of letting your body do what it does best on its own, if that makes sense. I will expand on this in a future video, so keep an eye out for that. Now, overanalyzing is very similar, but it's more that you try to analyze your every action and decision, like you're trying to learn and improve in the moment. And that can of course be helpful during practice, but in competition, when you want to maximize performance, you don't have time to analyze every situation. Max performance demands focused action in every moment. And so I call them mental traps because it can feel like you're doing something good or helpful, but it will distract you, cause mistakes, and make you slow and hesitant. Maybe you've seen it when someone's getting crushed in a match or competition and they start to give up or stop caring, and suddenly they start to perform really well and make a comeback. And those situations are a clue to the solution, which we're going to take a look at right now. When you're performing at your best, you don't do it consciously. It's kind of more like you're just letting it happen, right? In other words, you're not thinking a lot, more just doing. It's a mental state commonly referred to as flow state, and it's highly desired in any performance situation. So the solution to avoid getting caught up in overthinking and overanalyzing is to follow a psychological principle for performance. And that principle is called next action, and it's very simple but also very powerful. Next action simply means that you should always focus on the next action you need to perform in every moment. Not your next 5 or 10 actions, just the next one. If you get distracted and start having a bunch of unhelpful thoughts or analyze too much, just let it go by refocusing on your next action. Don't go into mental discussions with yourself, just focus on your next action. In your mind, you can keep telling yourself, next action, next action. So to come back to the side note from before, whenever someone is losing heart and stops caring, sometimes that actually means that they stop overthinking and overanalyzing, and as a result, they can stay focused on their actions in the moment and unlock their skills. Of course, you will now be able to use the next action principle right from the start to avoid these traps and unlock high performance. But that's all I had for today. I'm curious if you've had experience with these traps and how it goes when you try to use next action. Let me know in the comments. If you're looking for sports psychology coaching, visit psychologist.com and book a session. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.